We're again talking UConn women's basketball in this all-new video from Hoop Central. Thank you to all the viewers for taking the time to watch, as you always do. Lots of content coming up here at the end of the month of September. Make sure to subscribe. When you do that, hit the notification bell. And when you hit that notification bell, you're going to be notified. You're going to be notified when we put out a release just like this one. We don't want you to miss any of this content, so make sure you definitely do that. And today we're talking UConn women's basketball regarding Paige Bueckers. Obviously, Paige Bueckers is out for the upcoming 2022 season, and that's a big blow for UConn women's basketball, quite obviously. It goes without saying. And right in the wake of her injury, right in the aftermath of it, a lot of people were starting to ask questions of, is Paige going to be the same player? What's her future at UConn look like? Is she even going to stay after this upcoming season? And she put a lot of those rumors to rest and a lot of those questions to rest recently when she said that she would be playing college basketball again. And even though she's eligible for the WNBA draft in 23, that she would be back playing for UConn. And for UConn fans, that was definitely a sigh of relief. Obviously, the UConn women's basketball team, they go as Paige Bueckers goes. Obviously, that's going to change this year because they're not going to have her. But she's the face of the program, the superstar of the program. And to know that she's going to be back and wants to continue to add to her UConn legacy, that's very important. And that's one thing that's important for Paige. Personally, she wants to be one of the best UConn players of all time. And obviously her freshman year was awesome. It was just outstanding. Obviously that goes without saying. National Player of the Year, Big East Player of the Year. Definitely the best freshman season in UConn history. And I think the best freshman season in women's college basketball history. I mean, there's some other great freshman seasons, but Paige was special that year. She was special last year coming back, leading them to that national championship game, the Elite Eight game against NC State. But now that she's going to be out, she really has to evaluate NIL. She has to evaluate a lot of different things on the court, off the court. But just to know that she's going to be back, it's huge for UConn. And they can plan accordingly now to know that Paige is going to be back in 2023 if she recovers at the normal pace. And if she's back at 100% next fall, then they're still going to have one of the best teams in the country. Because the great thing about this roster, even this year, is that they're not going to graduate a ton of players after the season. They're going to have a lot of these players back for 2023-4. So they're going to field an elite roster, not just this year without Paige Bueckers, but in 2023 with her as well. So the fact that she's coming back, it's huge for women's college basketball, not just for UConn. Because as long as we have Paige in college, she's the biggest face in the sport. She brings more visibility to women's college basketball than any other player. And obviously there's Caitlin Clark, there's Aaliyah Boston, but she's a senior. She'll be going out to the WNBA after this year. So the fact that Caitlin is going to be in college a few more years, and the fact that Paige will be in college a few more years, that's definitely huge for women's college basketball. So again, Paige Bueckers will be playing college basketball again after recovering from her injury. And again, here on this channel, we have lots of UConn news right now. We have lots of recruiting news when it comes to women's college basketball, so definitely keep it locked here. Thank you for watching. This is Hamilton Neal signing off. We'll see you then.